I'm about to start season 2 of Hannibal. So, as a quick recap of my thoughts on season 1 and what I'm thinking might happen in season 2. So, this Hannibal is a tricky guy. First thing. He's getting away with this pretty seamlessly. And I do think that Will knows. I think he's aware. He doesn't know about the cannibalism, to be fair. I don't think he's figured that out. That'll be a doozy to deal with. But first, he needs to prove that he was framed. But see, that's the question again. That was like my question in coming to the end of season 1, is that once he knows that Hannibal is killing people, how does that relationship continue? I'm intrigued to see how they do that. So that is, I think, where we're going in season 2. I think he has to figure, I think it needs to be proved. And as for other characters, I'm definitely hoping and kind of expecting that we see more of Gillian Anderson's character, because, oh my God, she's so freaking perfect. And then I like Will's relationship with Alana, I think her name is. I mean, obviously it can't be anything now or yet, but she cares about him, and that's what he needs. And then for Agent Crawford, I just want him to figure it out, because I don't want him to think that his that Will is a serial killer, because I'm sure that's not pleasant for him. So let's get started. Agent Crawford is going to be pissed when he finds out what he's been eating this whole time. I assume that this fight isn't happening? Now, granted, I don't know what that cutting board is made out of, but do you know how hard you have to stab a cutting board to get the knife to go all the way through it? 12 weeks earlier. That's a bad sign. I'm glad that Will has been vocal about accusing Hannibal. But, yeah, I don't know where this goes. I mean, if I were Frederick, I would no longer continue to practice. I would take a step back. I think Alana is right to file that report. And this lady, who, I mean, Cynthia Nixon, doing very well. But, no. I mean, I'm not playing that game. Like, you do something wrong, it's not going to get brushed under the rug. I mean, I feel bad for that man, but we all knew it wasn't going to be dead beavers. As much as I love Will, and he is a sweetheart, and he is my actual favorite character, Dr. Du Maurier, love. So I'm glad they're investigating Hannibal, even if they're just viewing it as a formality. But, and I know that they work based on the evidence, and that's how you should do it. But I hope that at least one of them has some kernel of doubt that Will did this, because obviously he didn't. And I would just like at least one of his friends to believe that. And now Hannibal gets to be the FBI's consultant? This bitch. I mean, I guess I can only say that he's gonna keep killing people, so there's gonna keep being new evidence that if Will is locked up, he obviously didn't do. And I mean, he's gonna be killing people different ways, but he's gonna keep killing people. He's gonna get caught. So, Dr. Du Maurier, cool as a cucumber, and I'm loving it. But my guess, which seems pretty clear, is that so the patient who attacked her, who then died, where she gave like a fake explanation for how they died, I think Hannibal came in and killed them. I think that's what happened. Is his light beam thing a metronome? Like for, I mean, I guess hypnosis of some kind? There's stuff in Will's past that we don't know about. Okay, a couple things. So one, I'm not sure hypnosis is the way to go for someone who's had delusions. And two, why is he picturing her like that? I don't want this black man to die. I don't want him to be traumatized. I want all good things for him. And yet, I don't think it's going to happen. Who is this new killer? Okay, I think this is the same guy with the bodies from the water. This man is awake. It's not okay. I'm glad she went to see Will, but is she gonna consult him? Is she gonna is she asking him to consult on the case? I don't think she's allowed to do that, but go ahead. Is that really what happened with the ear? Because it just seems like a very large... Like, I don't think he would be able to throw that up. It just seems too big. Also, I think this will end up being what ends up giving Hannibal away. Because if killing them is one thing, eating them is another. And, like, that's never been part of his delusion. So I feel like that was maybe a mistake on Hannibal's part. And a question I had from season 1 that why did he sleep in the living room? I'm assuming there's a reason for that, and I hope that we find out, because I mean, it's not... The house is big enough. It has a bedroom. Probably 2 bedrooms. So why does he sleep in the living room? I just want to say also that I really hope that no one hurts that dog. I want Winston to be fine. I want Will to come home, and I want Winston to be extremely happy. How does Will ever heal from this and recover from this? Because I assume that they eventually get to a point where he is exonerated. But then what? Then what? That is an awful lot of bodies. Okay, so episode 1 of season 2. Thoughts. Again, I'm not quite sure what Hannibal's game plan is. It seems like he enjoys working with the FBI. It seems like he's not as good at it as Will is. I again don't understand how he got himself to this position. But I believe in Will, and I think that I have no idea how, but he can do it.